today on today's show, we're going to be talking about Dustin Diamond, our COVID pet peeves, right? Because we have a few and some stupid COVID rules. Tanya time, we have celebrity birthdays, all that and more on today's show. This is it. Just another day in paradise. Let's go. So, thank you guys for joining us wherever you are and however you are doing. Thank you guys for joining and spending Monday evening with us. I'm Stupid Steve. She's Tanya with a J. Say what's up.
Hey.
And thank you guys for joining us on this on tonight. And we're going to get into some stuff today. We have Dustin Diamond to start with today. He passed away. Mm-hmm. He was 44 years old.
I knew he was sick, but that was quick.
He was. I have the story, and I'm gonna pull it up. And he wasn't. He was dying of lung cancer, a specific type of lung cancer, or whatever. And it hit him. From what I read, it hit him pretty hard. And I guess he just found out 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
And died already at the age of 44. So Screech from Saved by the Bell is gone. He's gone today. So I'm gonna get into the story. I have it pulled up here. And this is from TMZ. Dustin Diamond, best known as playing a lovable Samuel Screech Powers. I never knew his name was Samuel, by the way. I always just known him as Screech. Mm-hmm. On the hit NBC sitcom Saved by the Bell has died. A representative for Dustin tells us he died Monday morning and his condition greatly declined since last week, and he was taken off breathing machines and attempted to get him to hospice care. His girlfriend was by his side when he passed away, and we were told he did not suffer. It was just a couple of weeks after completing his first round of chemo and was diagnosed with stage 4 small cell sarcoma. I'm not sure how to say that, but it was a type of lung cancer. It's commonly referred to as lung cancer. We were told the cancer started somewhere in Dustin's body, and it basically went to his lungs and settled there. So 44, sad day. This news just dropped or whatever, and I guess he had been dealing with this. And Dustin Diamond, Screech, man, you remember Screech, right?
Yeah.
It's sad when you see somebody like this. I don't know. I mean, it's sad when anybody dies or suffers, and I know how it is. It's basically I've been through that where somebody has been diagnosed and it's been very quick. I've also been through the longer process of it all, but it's tough. I don't know. And I was looking at all the stuff that Screech did or Dustin Diamond did. Do you remember when he boxed? Remember celebrity boxing when he boxed?
I don't know.
No? You don't remember that? Of course you remember. We all remember Saved by the Bell, and that's why he's so beloved, is because Saved by the Bell was that show. Mm-hmm. That was the 90s show. Everybody watched Saved by the Bell. I still watch Saved by the Bell. Shit. I watched a little series called Zach Morrison's Trash, but here's a little bit of Screech. Oh.
His face, though.
Right. And those of you on Podbean, thank you guys for joining us, and thank you guys for being a part of the show or whatever. If you want to check this stuff out, you can go to JADIP 2020. We're live streaming on Facebook at JADIP 2020.
Oh, my God.
He was so young. Wasn't he? Look how young he was. Yeah, he's gone. What's crazy though is he changed quite a bit. Like his face and stuff. He grew into he's definitely not the nerdy kid he was back in the day. I don't know. It's crazy. What's up, Mr. A? What's up, Katie? And Pam is in the room. PBG's in the room. Thank you for joining us. Everybody, Healer, KI Healer is in the room. Thank you guys for joining us in Podbean, and hopefully you guys can stick around. We appreciate having you. Thanks for all those who are watching on the Facebook Live app and on YouTube Live. We appreciate you. We really do. Deep down. You know what? While we're on that note, I might as well go through it all. I have trying to grow here on Just Another Day in Paradise. So if you guys want to check me out, you can always check us out on Amazon Music, Spotify, iHeartRadio. You just search JADIP 2020 and you can find us there. We're also on the Podbean app, obviously. And You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter at JADIP2020. You can also find us on Instagram at JADIP2021. If you want to check out all of our stuff, just head over to jadip2020.com and you can check out all of our stuff, including our wonderful blogs written by myself and our blog writer, Joanna. Am I going to get it right this time? It's JoJo's Mojo.
Yeah.
JoJo's Mojo, which is our blog stuff on JADIP 2020. So thank you guys for joining us and everything. Let's move on. Dustin Diamond's he's gone. He's gone away. He's sad.
It is sad.
It is sad. It'll be all right. So moving on to somebody and OnlyFans. Yeah. You can find us on OnlyFans as well. JAD. No, I'm kidding. You can't find us on OnlyFans. COVID stuff. That's our next topic, is COVID stuff. Just the stupid COVID rules, because we dealt with a lot this weekend. Like when I went to go sit down and have dinner at Frisch's, like we went to go have dinner. It was just like, it was so just, you order at the counter,
Yeah.
right? Their menus are up there. You pay for it there. Why you have to do cash? And I'm sitting there listening to this lady as she going through all these rules, and it's just making me be like, I don't even like. Just forget it. Like that's how I felt. Like if it wasn't for having our kid, our kid with us and his girlfriend and stuff, I'd have been like, deuces.
Yeah, you order at the counter. You gotta tip your.
What's up with tipping the waitress
servers,
before?
Whatever,
What's the difference? You gotta tip the waitress before.
What kind of service you're about to get?
Huh? Yeah.
You don't even know what kind of service you're about to get.
I was thinking that too. Like,
you pay for your food, but if they mess it up, then it's kind of like, I guess they probably remake it, but.
What if you have a really bad waitress? Why do you have to tip her beforehand? What's the difference? Like, I don't understand how the germ is going to travel differently if I tip beforehand. And I don't know. I don't get it. And it's just frustrating. I just don't like this world anymore. It's not about the sickness. And I don't know how many times I got to say this. Like, I know people out there disagree with me. But it's just turning into, at this point, it's just all about the compliance. And I don't like it. I don't like it at all. We was at a basketball game yesterday, and just watching that man walk around and be unbelievably rude to people over.
Yeah.
Like he was not just telling people like put on your mask. Like it'd be one thing if you walked up to somebody and he was like, "Hey man, like will you put your mask on? We're trying to keep this place open, whatever the case may be." Whatever. You don't even have to say that. Like just put your mask on. Most people are gonna put the mask on. It ain't gonna be a fight. Ain't nobody fighting this shit. But I mean, he's walking around just like yelling at people. Like, you see everybody else in here with a mask on, don't you? Like, what, can you not put your mask on? Put it like he's degrading people. Like it's getting to the point where it's just silly. You got people calling in on each other and snitching. There's snitch lines now. Like, I just, and it's the rules and the stuff that just drives me nuts. Like the food thing. Like when they sit the food in a tote and they hand it out the window or whatever. Yeah. Like this is so stupid. Walking up and down following arrows and shit. Now they're telling you wear 2 masks. It's like, hey, dude, like.
I know, and the people that walk around like the games and the people that just walk around in general telling you to do that. What did I say? Like, who made them in that position to like.
Yeah.
But I'm not willing to get kicked out of my kids' game.
Obviously, they take pride in their jobs because they're very stressed the fuck out about it, and they treat people like garbage over it.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
I mean,
there's a lady at Meijer that will chase you down.
Yeah, and we have to tolerate it. We don't have a choice because, and it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I look around, and I was talking to Bahram you about this last night, and I said, I look to my right and I see people that don't want to wear a fucking mask. I look to my left and I see people don't want to wear a fucking mask. Right. I look behind me, there's people not wearing fucking masks because they definitely don't want to wear masks. And I'm over here like, what are we doing? Why the hell are we all wearing masks if nobody wants to? If ain't nobody worried about it, then what are we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know either. And I know there's people out there that are scared of this virus and they have a different opinion. I understand that and I'm respectful of that. But even you have to see, it's just, about compliance at this point. It's just it's never going to end. It's never going to stop. It's not going to stop anytime soon. What about the next flu strain that comes in? They'll just keep milking this thing for everything it's worth because they told you it was the new normal.
Yep.
It's the new normal. Welcome to the new normal. And we got people calling and in on each other. They're snitching out their neighbors. It's like, it's crazy. And I was talking last night. We was having a conversation about this last night with Baremu. And it was just like, this is how they teach you to be compliant. Like, this is just the first step, right? Because then when the vaccines come in, you're going to be shamed for not getting one of those. Right, which they're here now. Yeah. And then when they're like, oh, well, the numbers, you got to get it, right? And then they could do it again to you and again to you. And they could just, because now we've opened up Pandora's box where they have the control and the power just to shut you down whenever they want you to. And as I'm sitting here talking to this, I'm thinking in my mind, like, there's a reason why Facebook be shadow banning me and shit. But that's the truth, though. That's the truth. It's just, we are being conditioned to be, we're changed. America is changed forever.
Yeah, I now know people that have gotten the vaccine. I've been seeing it on my Facebook today.
Yeah. Well, a lot of people are getting it. But it's not about, I mean, it's not so much about, it's just, wait a minute, what'd you just say? You have people get the vaccine on Facebook or whatever?
Yeah.
Or were they being shitty about it?
I now know people that are getting it or have gotten it as of today.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. I thought you meant like people were shaming already. I was like, wait a minute. Because it's coming. I think we're going to start getting shamed for not getting a vaccine or whatever. And you're not going to be able to go to certain places and do certain things without it. And people are just going to be like, why don't you just get it? Because, once you tolerate it, then it is what it is. I try to tell everybody in the beginning, if you start tolerating this shit now, it's just going to get worse and worse and worse. And now it's worse and worse. Now it's just a part of life.
Yeah.
Now it's just embedded into your everyday life that this is just life. That's the way it is.
Yep.
You can't even go down and sit down and have a decent meal at a restaurant with your family anymore and enjoy anything. We stay apart from, they've separated us now. We're separated. We're done. We're separated. Nobody goes around each other any fucking more. Nobody. We don't talk to one another. Everybody looks at each other with hate in their eyes. They're aggravated. Everybody's stressed out. They treat each other like shit. That's the America that they've turned us into. We've allowed this shit to happen. We're just separated now. And I'll say it once, I'll say it a million times, right? United we stand. What? Divided we fall. Guess what we are? We're divided over every damn thing. I don't care what it is. Mm-hmm. I don't care what it is. We're divided as sexuality, race, disease policies, viruses, masks. Fucking, it don't matter what it is. Political beliefs. You name it. Girls, women, men,
right.
Religion. We're just everything.
Yep.
It's everything.
Nice melting pot.
Well, they knew. And the people who did it, these Marxists, these fucking communist people who came in here and they work in the shadows, this is what's happening. I mean, these elitists that want to do this to us or whatever. They knew that all these did, that the melting pot would be our downfall because we were so different. And that's the one thing that America had that no other country did have. We used to be united under that flag. We used to be united under our country. That's how we used to be. It didn't matter what race you were, where you was from, what kind of background you lived, whatever. You was American, and there was a time like that. You can nitpick at all the different times in history about division here, division. But I'm telling you right now, as a country, we were extremely united before this stuff started taking place. Now they just want to point out every little bad thing. Oh, see, you got to separate there. I grew up in the 90s. This country was united in the 90s. We have never been more divided. Ever. And the COVID is a part of it. And then I'm just watching people treat each other the way they're treating each other over this COVID policy is sickening.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
It's sickening. Because people are complying. Trust me, I've complied. Mm-hmm. I do everything I'm supposed to do. I wash my hands constantly, which I've already did before this happened. I wear my mask like a good little boy, like I'm supposed to do. Okay, it ain't doing anything. The numbers are still doing this, and that the numbers are whatever they want the numbers to be. The numbers are whatever they want them to be. You can't believe the numbers anymore. It's a lie. It's bullshit. And it's frustrating to watch my country go down the shitter because of all these different things that are going on. And watching people, Ed Saturday when we was at that game, watching that guy mistreat people and just, because there's one thing that burns me up inside, like to get me to the point where my boiling point, like don't let me see you degrading somebody.
Yeah.
That pisses me off. I don't care who it is. I don't care if they're in the wrong. You don't degrade a human being. That's like past bullying. That's like the lowest of low. And that's what he was doing. He was walking around degrading people for not wearing their mask. What?
Nothing.
You got something to add? Would you like to add something?
No, I just would like it to be over, but I don't think that's going to happen anymore.
It's not going to happen. And it's not going to be, and it's so many different things I can go through with these COVID policies that just absolutely make zero sense. I mean, for one, like this is, I mean, we've talked about this a lot. It's a virus, okay? Like, you cannot control this thing the way that you think you can. I don't know what... I don't even know. I'm like speechless at this point because we've said it all. But it's just, at this point now, I'll just say it. Like, let's just kind of try to be kind and patient with each other and just try to get through the rest of it. I don't think there is going to get through the rest of it. I don't think it's ever going to end is the problem.
Right.
But just don't treat people like shit. How's that sound? Just don't treat people like shit. How's that sound? Is that too much to ask people? I will not get the vaccine and don't give a fuck what other people say about it. People need to wake the hell up. And this is thank you, Danielle Nicole Mesker. Did I say that right? From Facebook. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. This world is messed up if people don't wake up and stand up. F up. Yeah. It is. This world is kind of, and this country is going to hell. And it's not just this country. It's the whole world, right? Like every day, it don't matter. There's people protesting this stuff. I have friends, that I talk to basically every day in the UK. They are going crazy over it. People in India, you see it in everywhere. There's protests going on all over the world over this stuff. Like, and what you're seeing is indoctrination. It's just they're planting the seed in your head. They're normalizing it. And I was talking last night, and it feels like you feel bad if you don't have your mask on. You feel weird walking around a store without a mask on. It should have never gotten to that point.
I know.
15 days to slow the spread, right? And then now we're a year into this. A year. I get it, and I understand that there's people out there that, again, I'm not trying to step on people's toes because I know I have, and I know there's people out there that say, well, I lost somebody to COVID, whatever. I understand. Just don't go to functions or wear your mask at the functions. You know what I mean? Like, we could come to an agreement. We could loosen these rules up a little bit. And how many times do we have to shut down schools and nobody's sick? Like, I see kids like, yeah, I got COVID. I'm like, they're fine.
I know. I think they just reopened high school today.
Today. And how long will it last? 2-3 weeks? They're going to shut it down again? Like, it's just getting ridiculous.
I hope not.
It's just getting to the point where it's ridiculous, man. Like, we have to move on. We have to move past this. We have to do something. Because it's dividing us. It is. This watching the way that guy was treating people, it was just like, and then I had a different experience that we're going to speak on because I'm not allowed to speak on it. But I had somebody that was treating me like garbage for no reason. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Well, there was a reason. It's because this is the world that we are in now. This is the world that we've created for ourselves. It's the world we live in.
Yay.
It's the world we live in. And they love every second of it. It's exactly what they wanted. Do you have yours? You have a segment pulled up.
Yeah.
You do? Oh, man. You know what time it is. It's Tanja time.
Oh my gosh.
It's Tanja time when Tanja pulls up her own little segment and she just pulls it out of thin air and says, we're going to talk about this right now. No, I love Tanja time. I love your little segments. They're awesome. What do you got for us?
15 rules you broke in the 90s.
I probably broke all 15 of them. Let's keep a tally. Do I get points for every
when your
rule
parents
that I
weren't around? My bad.
Huh?
15 rules you broke in the 90s when your parents weren't around.
I probably broke them when they were around.
Right. All right. The first one says staying up late to watch The Real World.
What is it? My bad.
Staying up late to watch The Real World.
I mean, I stayed up late to watch. I didn't watch The Real World.
Yeah. I mean,
You know what I watched? You know what I stayed up late every Monday night to watch wrestling in the 90s.
All right. The second one is making prank phone calls.
Oh, shit. Guilty. I do that as an adult. Are you kidding me? I do that now. I love prank phone calls, especially when you got somebody you know that's really gullible, like my sister. I can get her all day long.
Oh, my God. All right. Number 3, sitting in the back of a movie theater on a date.
I didn't have dates, man. Nobody liked me. I was a nerd.
All right. Number 4, totally breaking your school's dress code on purpose.
Did you?
I mean, I wore.
Did you remember the dress code?
Yeah.
You had to stand up and put your arm down to your side, and your dress had to be longer than that. Did you abide by the rules?
Well, I didn't wear dresses, so.
Or skirt. My skirt was always longer than my hands.
Shut up.
My skirt always past my fingertips, no matter what.
This one's funny because my piercings were real. It says wearing fake piercings and terrifying your parents.
Yeah, I used to do that. The magnetic piercings. I remember the magnetic piercings. We used to get those.
Well, I pierced my own nose.
What's up? Mike Tampa Bay is in the room. I'm going Bucks this weekend, Mike Tampa Bay. I'm going Bucks this weekend. I'm riding that Tom Brady wave. Odette is in the room and Jim. Thank you guys for joining us, man. I appreciate you guys hitting her in the room. Yeah, I think the Bucks got it. The Bucks got it this weekend. I'm hyped. I'm hyped for the Super Bowl. I can't wait. I hope I'm right. What else you got?
Eating sugary cereals for breakfast.
Was that against the rules?
Add junk food for lunch.
No.
Using your super soaker inside the house.
I did that. I've done that. Yeah, definitely.
Watching R-rated movies when the adults weren't around.
Hell yeah. Did that say I got peed on? That little picture?
Yeah.
Did you watch R-rated movies when you were when your parents were? Did it matter? I don't think it ever mattered.
I don't even know.
I don't think anybody gave a shit what I was watching. See, that was the problem. I just did. I don't know.
Number 10 says eating your Mr. Sketch markers on a dare.
I ain't never ate no markers before. I know some people that might have ate a marker or two. I know a few people out there that eating a few markers. Just saying.
All right. 11 says spelling out cuss words on your TI-83 calculator.
I guess.
You didn't do that?
Everybody did that. But it wasn't breaking the rules. I thought you was coming with like, oh shit, like I wouldn't do that. But if these are rules, I had the wrong household.
12 says using the internet to join chat rooms and talk to strangers.
Nah, I was out the house. I don't know where the hell I was when the internet first fucking started ramping up. My buddy had the internet. Did you have the internet? The old AOL dial-up?
Yeah.
Like, did you get on it?
Yeah.
Did you? I didn't. I did not get on the internet back in the day. Like, I kind of...
I mean, to talk to my friends, yeah.
I'm a what do you call us? The Gen Zs or whatever. Like, we're not quite... Or the Zennials. We're not quite Gen X, but we're not quite millennials. We're kind of like stuck in between that era. Yeah. I like skipped over the computer area. While kids were using computers, I was out, grown up or whatever. I don't know.
13 says starting relationships on MySpace.
I had a MySpace. I did. MySpace. I'm going back to my MySpace.
14 says rewinding kids movies looking for dirty jokes. Looking for all the hidden shit.
I've done that a lot more as an adult than I did as a kid.
Uh, 15 says eating the dessert from your kid cuisine TV dinner and tossing
Oh
the
my
rest.
God, I remember the kids' cuisine. That looks. I can taste that picture right there. I can taste that fucking picture. The kids' cuisine with the brownie and the nuggets and the corn. I can literally taste that picture. I can't believe I used to eat that rotten, nasty shit when I was a kid. Kids' cuisines. There's nothing good in that thing at all. Is that what you? That was all of it? 15 rules. That's nasty. Kids' cuisine. It wasn't really bad rules at all. It really wasn't. Mr. A said he was on AOL chat. He used to hit the AOL chat. I told him Patriots, by their ability to fill the void. Oh, they going is DeVito and Sirius slightly going? They're going Patriots. Or wait. Okay, never mind. I'm tripping. Viewership at VOP is going to explode. That they and you are the hunger mainstream media has made. Okay, I got you. Yeah, but you know what, man, Mike? And I don't know about this VOP. I mean, Eric keeps telling me about it. I got to go check out VOP. I got to check out VOP. The problem that I'm having right now, like literally right now, and I was going through it last night, I'm shadow fucking banned. Like, they're not sharing my shit. I went to Facebook. Like, I do Facebook Live. I do YouTube. And I'm pushing that stuff hard. Like, I'm promoting crazy. And I see in my feed or whatever, like, you have misinformation. So it stems from, and this is when our viewership started trailing a little bit. When we made that post of the fire that happened in the printing company that printed the ballots, right?
Yeah.
The same ballots that blew up in the Nashville, the same ballot boxes that were used in the Nashville bombings. We did that show. Remember, we did a big cover on that. We did the show. I did a meme that reached like 50,000 people, or not a meme, but like a picture or whatever. Mm-hmm. That's when our viewership started trailing. And I went into there and Facebook sent me a thing, and I've been banned on YouTube a couple times. Facebook sent me a thing that said, I was looking at it last night. I have misinformation in my group, and it points to that picture in particular. And it says on there that we are going to stop putting your stuff out. People are not going to be able to see your shit, basically, is what it says. And it's, there's not a damn thing you can do about it either. It says even if you delete the post, it's still that way. It's too fucking late.
Good job.
No, it's not good job. It's fuck you.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say what I want to say. That's I'm sorry for being so explosive there with the F you, but this is the last I checked America, right? I do have, last I checked, the rights to say what I want to say. Just because y'all was on some sketchy shit.
Right.
Okay, and I found out, and I called it out. Don't mean you get to silence me and shut me up and not put my content out there. Because now I have to struggle to do it the old-fashioned way. They're not going to promote my shit for me on Facebook. My shit's not going to be visible. It's not even visible to the people who follow me on Facebook and YouTube. Like, even when I post stuff, they'll be like, I haven't seen anything from your page. I'm like, you've been following me for 6 months. Not even people that follow me see my shit. So now I got to go out and do it the old-fashioned way and go door to door and hand out cards and, hey, check us out on this podcast, check us out here, check us out there. Because the promotional tool that once was Facebook, that I'm still trying to desperately get some spark out of, is messing with my shit.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. And I'm going to have to check out this VOP. And on Podbean, my stuff has been shut down on Podbean as well. What was we talking about the night they shut us down?
I don't know.
I forget what it was, but it was some controversial shit, trying to just spread the message of hey, you got to watch out for this. They shut us down right in the middle of Podbean. I can't remember exactly what it was, but yeah, you can direct message me on Twitter or whatever, or you can hit me up on Facebook or whatever. Roy says, I only see if someone posts on the Facebook group. Mr. A is a top fan.
Wow.
He don't even see our post.
Well, I guess it's a good thing I created a group.
But even the group says it has misinformation in the group and it's going to stop showing people the group. YouTube does that shit. Instagram is linked to Facebook. That's why we can't gain followers on that no matter how much I push for it. It's because my shit is not getting out there. Because of what we talk about. It's bullshit. It makes me so unbelievably angry. I've thought about starting, but here's the problem. I have so much content invested into this page.
Right.
I thought about starting a whole brand new thing. I thought about starting, and I'm gonna check out VOP, and I'm trying to look for alternatives to it. But I don't know, and I don't get it. I can get on here and I can start a sports page right now and talk sports nonstop, and not get bothered and grow my shit probably pretty easy. But when you talk about this stuff, man, and I get deep into it, I know I get deep into it, and I say some things that could be very controversial. I talk about very, whatever the case may be, or might rattle a few cages or whatever. But it's stuff that I research and I see and I trust, and I put it out because I can feel in my heart that some of the shit that's going on in this country is by design. And big tech, social media, they are a huge part of the tool. Okay, media manipulation has always been a powerful tool. They've known since the day the TV was made that propaganda, how powerful it was, and how they could brainwash masses with this thing. The moment it was created and put in living rooms, they knew what kind of tool they had. And now it's social media, so it's in your face all the time. Mm-hmm. Now it's constantly at your hand. They just pound you and pound you and pound you. Not only do they pound you with propaganda and bullshit, but they get to choose through algorithms who gets to see what propaganda and bullshit.
I know. Crazy.
If you're on the right, they're gonna pound you with right hand, with conservative propaganda and bullshit to make you hate people over there. If you're on the left, you're gonna think that these conservatives are KKK Nazi members walking around because they're gonna pound you with that fucking bullshit. And that's how it works, and we are in a tough spot because of it. I talked about this show about the vision through COVID and everything. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it is. It's crazy, man. Like it just drives me absolutely nuts. And I want to do a political show. I really do. And I want it's not just political. It's not political. It's just world news because I want to get the information, especially like conspiracy stuff, because conspiracy stuff is starting to come true now. So all this information that I've had for 15 years, I want to put it out there. But you know how it gets when I sit here and I'm about to prep for a show and I'm like, A, I don't know if people are going to understand this shit,
right?
Or think that I'm a complete nutcase. B, Facebook's going to catch wind of it, or YouTube, and they're going to yank me down. I got yanked down off of YouTube for talking about a fictional movie and how it could become a reality in America. That's what they yanked me down over. And then it just becomes disheartening because you cannot get through to people. You can't make people understand. You are being conditioned and brainwashed to believe this shit, to think that this is what life is, that you're supposed to go up to the restaurant counter and order your meal at the counter and go through all these rules and walk down one certain path of the aisle way and stay 6 feet apart from one another and never conjoin and have conversations and actually figure out that you have things in common. They want you separate at all times, and we have to follow these rules. It's just a mess. Our country is a disaster right now. A disaster. And trying to get that through to people is impossible.
Yeah.
It's impossible. And it makes me want to bang my head up against the wall. I was talking when we were doing our show last night, and I think I recorded it, and I was going to make a clip out of it because it was a good conversation. But it's just like, I don't want to get on these radio shows and talk mainstream and garbage. I just don't want to do mind-numbing shit. I know we do our celebrity birthdays and we do some stuff to try to be fun or whatever, but I have no passion for that. I just don't. I want to expose things, but they make it impossible to expose things. I got into doing this. So
basically, you do the mind-numbing shit, and I do the brain mush shit.
Okay, that sounds good. No, I got into this shit because I had a passion to preach the truth about what's going on in this world.
I was telling you that's what we do.
No, but I can't. You're not allowed. That's what I'm telling you. You're not allowed.
He said be alone together.
Unless your name is Joe Rogan, you're not allowed. Even Joe Rogan's not allowed. They try to shut him down. His audience is too big to be messed with. BlackRock, the world's largest CIA-controlled shadow bank. I don't know what BlackRock is. I'm going to have to check that out. Be alone together. What kind of bullshit is that? Together. Yeah, they'll make you think we're together. You know what even sucks even worse is all the problems that we're having, they get to control when they get to solve them too. You know? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
They control the COVID numbers. They control the flow of information. Whenever they want you to stop talking about something, or it's like riots, like the riots that were happening all across the country. Whenever they wanted the riots to stop, they just stopped showing police videos. And people were really that naive. Like white racist cops stopped shooting people. All of a sudden, bang, just the snap of a finger. It's literally they control the problem. They just start putting out the videos. Bang, they fire about 4 or 5 of them bad boys off at back to back and at 4 weeks straight. Boom, riots in what? Pick your city. Pick your city. Where do you want to riot? It's like they could probably sit around and be like, where do you want to riot, man? Okay, we're gonna film footage. We're gonna get. I'm gonna need 2 crisis actors, 1 white, 1 black. I want 1 in a uniform. You know what I mean? That's all they got to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then they can turn it off at a whim, and that's why when I try to explain that stuff, they just turn it off at a whim. Bang, we're gonna stop showing racist white cops. Stop with they literally switch from story to story. Stop the cop abuse. All right, cue up the COVID. All right, COVID's slowing down. Okay, cue up the take your pick. Environmental shit. You know, all right, that's dying off. Cue up. We need a Donald Trump tweet. It's like watching them control a TV show. That's what we're living in. I'm starting to see how bad cop. Yep, we're going to start. Look, and when you see them, and I seen it too, Roy. I'm starting to see new bad cop videos on Facebook again. Yep, you're going to start seeing more. You're going to start seeing more. I'm not bullshitting you. You're going to start seeing more because it's the cycle. It's the cycle. COVID's not in the news right now. Right? COVID's not in the news right now. I don't know. I'm going to check out VOP Radio, though. We're going to have to all get together and get some stuff together and I don't know, find some different outlets and things like that. I don't have any idea. It's all about the talk is all about the environment now. Environment. Money talks as Biden pushes green industry agenda. Green. We got to go green. We're destroying the environment. We're all going to die. Every day, we're all going to die. You got anything else?
Just the birthdays, I guess.
Oh, yeah, shit. We got to do the, what's up, Area 81? Thanks for entering the studio. You entered just in time, man. We got to do celebrity birthdays.
It's so bright in here.
Why do we do celebrity birthdays?
Do you realize how bright it is in here?
Yeah, I do. It's called lighting. We got to use it.
There's a lot going on.
There is. Okay, who do we have for celebrity birthdays today?
Harry Styles. He's a pop singer. He's 27. I've heard his name, but I don't know.
What? Hold on. I'm going to play this.
Oh, yeah, from One
I was
Direction.
being sarcastic, by the way, Area 81. I don't like this mind-numbing stuff, but it's stuff we have to do, right? Because people are important and celebrities draw people, and we do a Facebook show and blah, blah, blah. We have to keep balance. I'm sorry to be so sarcastic in this during this segment, but Harry Styles is 27. Happy birthday to him. Ronda Rousey, right?
34.
34 years old. I didn't know Ronda Rousey was born in February. Is she a Pisces? No, she's Aquarius. I never forget. The only thing I can with Ronda Rousey is when she got knocked cold out by Holly Holmes. I mean, she was dominant in the UFC because she was just bigger, but she could not fight for real. Like when she got a hold of somebody who could for real fight and throw hands, because she always just throw her weight around. She's bigger and stronger than the other girls. But I mean, she trained hard. I'm not hating on her. But yeah, she got knocked the F out by Holly Holmes. Who else do we have?
Lisa Marie Presley.
Ooh, the king's daughter. That would make her the princess. Where's she at? I don't see her. Am I just missing her? I don't know. Lisa Marie Presley?
Right there.
Where?
Right there.
Oh, my goodness. That does not look... She's on drugs, ain't she? What happened to Lisa Marie Presley? Dude, she has to be on dope. That does not look like her. She is way too skinny. She looks high as a kite in all these pictures.
And then...
She looks like him, though. She looks like Elvis Presley.
Yeah.
Don't she in that picture especially? How old is she today? 53? Okay, I'll give her a pass. Maybe she's not. Maybe she's just older. But I'm pretty sure she's probably getting... She's got to be getting high. Her face is not look well. I'm just saying her face don't look well. Like, you can see that, right? Like, you can tell. I mean, maybe she is 53. I mean, she looks okay for 53, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I'm hating. She looks like she's on drugs to me, though. Rick James. I'm Rick James, bitch.
You skipped Brandon Lee.
Rick James would have had a birthday today. He died in fucking 2004. Who?
Brandon Lee. You skipped him.
Brandon Lee.
Yeah.
That's
the son of Bruce Lee.
Yeah, Bruce Lee's son. And The Crow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I loved that movie.
Yeah, everybody loved The Crow. It was a cult classic, especially because he died.
Yeah, my mom loves Bruce Lee.
That's Bruce Lee's kid, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Brandon Lee. He died at 28 years old. So he shot the Crow and then died. He was one of them cult things that was like a Heath Ledger type thing. I don't think he died that way, though. I don't know. He died while on set filming the movie. Mm-hmm. Which is pretty wild. How did he die? Do you know?
It was supposed to be fake bullets, but it was real.
Is that true, or is that some like fault? Like, you know what I mean? Is that a for real thing?
Pretty sure, yeah.
I gotta find that out right now. I gotta get to the bottom of this. Because I heard that story too when I was a kid, that he died and when they was filming it or whatever. It was supposed to be blanks, but there was actual bullets in the gun. Wow, that is crazy. That is true. On March 31st of all days, that's my son's birthday. Only a few days away from completing the film, Lee was accidentally killed being shot on the set by a prop gun. Holy smokes, that's crazy. Mm-hmm. I did not know that was actual, like, fact. But that had to have been on purpose.
Well, yeah.
That could not have been, I don't know, maybe it's the conspiracy theorist in me. Maybe it's the conspiracy theorist in my mind that's doing it. Whoa, thanks, bro. I appreciate it, Tampa Bay. I appreciate that. But, yeah, it's got to be what's in my mind, like, the way my mind works or whatever. There's no way in the world that they accidentally put real bullets in a prop gun. That you get killed accidentally by a prop gun. Mm-hmm. That's got to be the shittiest prop guy that you could ever possibly get on a set, period. Right?
Yeah.
Like, there's no way somebody messed up that bad. How did you not know the difference between blanks and live rounds? They killed that kid. Yeah. Maybe I'm just crazy, but I think they killed. He said fake bullet. She said fake bullet. Yeah, he was shot. I always thought that was just some others, like some goofy stuff that we used to think as kids or whatever. Mm-hmm. Big Boy is 46 years old. From I say big boy.
Oh, Outcast.
Yeah, from Outcast. Oh man, Big Boy. He's 46 years old today. You didn't see that? You skimmed right past that guy. Mm. And a lot of these. Langston Hughes would have had a birthday today. He died back in 1967. That's pretty much it, I guess. This one kind of blew our minds yesterday, didn't it? Yeah. The actor Lee Thompson Young, who died, I guess, I didn't know he died in 2013. He was in the famous Jet Jackson series on the Disney Channel, and he was, you've seen him in other stuff. He was, I've seen this guy on TV and commercials and things like that. I guess he committed suicide at the age of 29.
That's sad.
Yeah, it was. I've seen him around. Lee Thompson Young. He's been in different TV shows and things like that. And yeah, that one was kind of weird. I don't know what it was that we've seen him in, but it kind of made us take a double check on that. And that's everybody else's TikTok stars and shit like that. So happy birthday to you, TikTok stars. I hope you guys are having a wonderful birthday. Your stupid ass TikToks, dumbass shit. Our attention spans have gotten to the point where we can only upload like our minds can only do 25, 30-second videos anymore. We can't even sit and can retain our attention for 10 minutes. Like I was like the average video that you're supposed to like put up or post or whatever, and I try to keep our stuff short, like some of the videos we do, to 7 or 8 minutes because you're losing people after that.
Right.
Now it's gotten to the point like I see these TikTok stars.
As if people don't sit on their phone all day anyways. It
took me forever to figure out what the fuck TikTok even was. And then once I figured it out, I was like, 30 seconds is what, that's where our attention, it has to be quick edits, bang, 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 get to the point, 30 seconds to tell your story, next. 30 seconds to tell your story, next. That's where we are. Like, our attention spans are this fucking big. That big. You know how big that is? That is not very big. Really, though. You having a short attention span.
I do.
Oh, yeah. We'll be talking about something, and you'll just completely just be like, "Phew, squirrel," and you'll start talking about something else.
Sometimes. I'll be fucking talking to you, and like this morning, let's get into it. I was telling you about the gym, and I wasn't even fucking done, and you start playing this video that was singing a song or some shit.
What was the song?
I forget. It was fucking annoying. I was like, I can't believe he just did that. I got up and went into the kitchen like, he just fucking did that. I was talking to you. I was not happy about not being able to go to the gym today because, as I was trying to tell you, my muscles no longer hurt. Look, and I feel like I'm going to be starting from square one again.
No, you ain't. Look, this is why I knew what you were going to say before you said it.
No, that's bullshit.
No, I did.
Such 100%. Bullshit. And your fucking phone is so loud. It was very rude. If I would have did that to you, boy.
No.
Boy.
No. You're tripping. I would not have. And my phone's loud because it's got a super loud speaker. And I might have clicked on something I didn't know that it was about to just play music. Like, bang, there it is. I don't even remember this shit like you do. You're getting super in depth with it. That's my bad. I didn't listen to you and your story. I just knew what you was going to say before you said it.
I wish I could remember this stupid fucking song.
And no, it was, we wasn't, and then it was irrelevant because we wasn't able to go to the gym this morning, bro, because we're on a 2-hour delay. Stupid snow. We've been on a 2-hour delay. This 2-hour delay shit is for the birds, by the way. I don't know why there's a 2-hour delay. Just end it. Just end it already. Just say no school. It doesn't matter. Who cares? Nobody cares. Nobody wants to go. 2-hour delays does nothing but ruin your day and throw a big ass wrench into everything. Like straight up does nothing whatsoever.
Yeah.
He's dead. He's dead. My bad. What's loud?
His phone.
Huh?
His phone.
Oh yeah, I got the S20 Note, and it's very loud. The speaker on is loud, so I didn't know it was gonna go off like that.
What was the song? Was it the picture song?
TikTok alone is his name is wasting time. What
was it? The picture song? Kid Rock. Was it that song?
Oh no!
What fucking song was it?
No, if you're talking about that, that's a totally different story.
What?
No, you're leaving out all kinds of essential parts to
this
story.
No, I'm not.
Yes.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Didn't I start singing a song to you?
I don't think so.
It was, look at this photograph from Nickelback.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I don't get it.
And then I started being a smart ass about it.
I don't get it
So that changes
all.
the whole context of the conversation. I wasn't ignoring you. I was just being an asshole. I was being goofy about it at the time because I said, look at this photograph, and I started laughing about it. That's what it was, because you was talking about going to the gym, and I was like, yeah, that ain't fucking happening. It's whatever time it is. Like, I got to go back to work,
Well,
whatever.
Now that we live 2 separate lives, I'm glad we got that squared away.
No, it wasn't 2 separate lives. You're just trying to tell a totally bogus story, trying to make me look like I was not paying attention to you whatsoever. I sung that song.
From my perception, we have 2 totally different versions.
Not only that, but whenever you see that particular clip, you have to play it. Because that's the part, right? Look at this photograph.
I don't.
Every time I do it makes me laugh. And I seen a picture the other day. It was a picture of somebody taking a picture of him holding a photograph. And he said, check out this photograph of somebody holding up a photograph, singing about a photograph. I just thought it was funny. But yeah, that was totally different. You're tripping on that. Big time. Yeah, I see it. I can see you rolling your eyes right here in the camera. Roy had to serve a suspension day from 2 months ago. Why the hell would you have to do it from 2 months ago? Oh, from going back to school.
Wow.
What's the point of that? You've been out for 2 weeks. Shouldn't that serve as your suspension?
Yeah, I don't fucking know.
I don't know. But yeah, that's what that was all about. Anyways, I don't know where we got way off. We got to end this thing. You ready to get out of here?
Yep.
Thank you guys for listening. We really appreciate all you guys being on. We're gonna be back on tomorrow. What time are we going on tomorrow?
That all depends on if Isaiah has a random game.
We got to come on in the afternoon and have some. We got to set up some guests. Everybody wants to be too scared to get on. Mr. A, I'm talking about you, Mr. A.
Our show now is determined by Isaiah's crazy basketball schedule.
Our crazy basketball schedule.
So he was supposed to have a game this evening and is at practice instead. So I don't know.
I don't know, man.
His shit's all crazy. So sorry in advance.
It is. So we'll just try to do the best we can with the scheduling, I guess.
Because I worked out a schedule based on what I thought was normal for him. And now the last week or two has been...
Right. Been crazy.
Much different.
Been crazy. All right. I guess we're out of here. Thanks, Mike Tampa Bay, for stopping by. And yeah, the 2-hour delays. And sending all the love, man. We appreciate it. I appreciate you sending all that stuff, man. Hopefully we can have all you guys back who listen to us on the Podbean app, and you can check us out on JADIP 2020. If you are on Facebook or YouTube watching us, you can always go to the Podbean app and listen to us, or check us out any day, anytime, all that good stuff. We are out of here. We got to get up out of here. So thank you guys for listening. We'll be back on tomorrow. Make sure you check out our live feeds. Hopefully you guys can like and share our post on Facebook and try to help us grow a little bit. Check us out at Facebook, YouTube, Twitter at JADIP 2020. Instagram, JADIP 2021. Website is JADIP2020.com. We will see y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.